And the breaking news, less than 30 minutes ago, Tennessee Governor Bill Lee signed a sweeping COVID-19 bill into law. It takes effect immediately.
And that law takes power away from local health departments and school systems, banning them from making their own decisions about mask wearing. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Daryl Green.
Hi there, I'm Merle Purvis. There is a catch. Don't ditch the mask just yet. Fox 13's Mandy Rock found out it may still be possible for school districts to require them. Mandy.
And health department officials said this new law is increasing efforts to get more kids vaccinated. And as a response, they're hosting more pop-up vaccination events for kids. But don't expect mask mandates to be dropped from schools immediately. I talked to one law expert who said they still will likely have the choice to keep them. How do you feel about wearing a mask at school?
Good.
6-year-old Cadence is a student at White Station Elementary. Right now, her school, along with all others in Shelby County, requires students and staff to wear masks.
It's important because germs are coming, people are dying from it.
New Tennessee legislation may challenge Shelby County's current mask mandate in schools. On Friday, Governor Bill Lee signed a law banning health departments and schools from requiring them. But it's not that simple. University of Memphis law professor Steve Mulroy said a federal court order which blocks the governor from allowing parents to opt their children out of the current mask mandate in schools remains in place.
That federal court order stands. And the fact that the state legislature has passed a bill doesn't change that.
Shelby County families filed a lawsuit back in August claiming Governor Lee's mask opt-out order was a violation of a disability law and was putting students at risk. That led to the passing of the federal court order. Mulroy expects Governor Lee's new bill to face similar challenges.
It might be necessary to get a new court order or maybe even file a new lawsuit, but it's still going to be an Americans with Disabilities Act issue, and that's federal law, which trumps anything that the state of Tennessee would do.
Even if mask mandates at schools are lifted, Cadence's grandfather, Michael Pope, said she'll continue to wear one.
Kids, just like herself, they have a tendency to touch things. They're not aware of the possibilities of something happening to them. They're just kids, so we have to protect them.
And the governor's bill also changes rules for businesses when it comes to mask mandates. We'll tell you if you'll still be expected to wear one here in Shelby County and how business owners are bracing for that change coming up at 6. Live downtown, Mandy Rock, Fox 13 News.